Yo, what it do, YouTube? Johnny here, and welcome everyone back to another episode of Planet Zoo. In the last episode, we built this, and we built that, and we started to lose a lot of money. I figured out what the problem was. In my settings, I had a guest limit on. I was using it for frame reasons, but if that's whatever, I guess. I honestly, for the longest time, I thought the guest thing was a visual limit and not a physical actual limit of how many guests are in your zoo. But hey, you know what, whatever. So yeah, we built the Prairie Plains and Gator Cliff last episode here in Etnan Zoo. As you guys can see, the gators are floating in the air and stuff like that. As you guys can see, now that we have all these guests here, it's crazy how popular this place gets now. Lots and lots of popularity. So, actually what I'm going to do, I put in a thing for the prairie dogs over here, a little talk point for them, right next to where their burrow is, right there. So, yeah, everything's looking a lot nicer. You know what? The place it feels more populated. As you guys can see, like if you go over here toward the entrance, there are a lot of people going through the butterfly garden. And actually, I think there was just a talk about butterflies or something. I don't see an educator or anything, but whatever. So, yeah, everything, it's just, we look popular. We look popular. What's going on inside the shopping center, actually? Is there anything cool going on in here? No. Not really. So, we do have some unfortunate news. The reason I paused the gameplay is because our first ever viewer-named animal, Tyrone the Flamingo, has passed away. So, yeah. And for those of you who don't know, I really should start mentioning this more often with all the new viewers in. You can name an animal if you so choose. We have lots of animals to choose from. Bison, prairie dogs, gators, southern cassowaries, dingoes, emus, flamingos, all the reptiles and bugs, etc. You can name whatever you want. You can name one animal per species, and if that animal dies, like Tyrone just did, I will rename the next born animal of that gender. So since Tyrone was a male, I'm going to wait for the next male to be born of the flamingos, and that will be Tyrone. So yeah. Anyways, welcome everyone back to Planet Zoo. Today we're going to be working on the armadillo enclosure because I said so last episode. I've gotten kind of a shell out here, as you guys can see. I went with this Indonesian brick type style. Looks pretty okay. What else did I do? Oh, I added a bunch of benches, bins, education boards, bleachers, and a couple of shops. I made it so, this place isn't going to be quite useless. This place is just going to be the American gift shop, so to speak. Actually, yeah, I put in a Hat's Fantastic, wild dog, lion, rhino, spider, red crown crane. We don't have any of those, but whatever. I should have clicked up here. What can you get here? Toy, picture book, t-shirt, adoption pack, adoption pack, adoption pack. Okay. Cool. So, yeah. Today we are going to work on the armadillo enclosure. If you guys didn't watch the last episode, I'm basically going to make this look like a really big cave. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do that like all out here. I know for the most part in here, and like this hole around here is going to look like a big cave. I'm thinking maybe just put like those big 4x4 rocks up against here and make like a big rock wall. And then like, it's like something visually pleasing to look at right here. But other than that, I'm not really too sure. Another thing I was thinking about, and you guys can let me know if you agree, I was thinking about putting the Western Diamondback in here. And then maybe putting something else inside of there. Because, I mean, we can fit another thing in here. And I think the thing that would probably fit the most is probably the Diamondback, maybe the Scorpion. There's not a whole lot of, like, let me just show you. there's not a whole lot of animals that would live in caves. The only ones that I can think of are giant hairy scorpions, Gila monsters maybe, but I kind of want to keep them in the one place, in the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks are the hairy scorpions. Should I move any of them in there? I don't know. I really don't. But, I don't know, you guys tell me. I mean, I would just replace it probably with a red-eyed tree frog. It says they don't live in the US, but they actually do. They live in the Everglades. But, yeah. So, enough talking. Let's go ahead. Well, I mean, not enough talking, but you know what I mean. Let's go ahead and get into the speed build, guys. Okay, now welcome everyone to the speed build. Before I get into this, I just want to say only 24% of my viewers are actually subscribed. So if you guys are willing to stick around and see some more content, be sure to hit that sub button. So anyways, welcome everybody to the speed build of the Dillo Cave, which is what this place is called. I don't know if I mentioned that. I probably didn't just yet, but yes, this place is called Dillo Cave. So right now, we're just trying to, like, you know, get all the foundations in and make this place look like a cave. And as you guys can see, I'm, like, messing with everything, making sure it all looks kind of different. And then, you know, just kind of putting a little bit of a little tiny border there and just kind of trying to cover things up. And then eventually, you know, we get all that done. And then I start trying to kind of figure out what I'm going to do for the ceiling. For now, I'm just kind of, like, placing these wall things in, and then I'm like, well, hold on, let's actually, like, figure out what I want to do for a ceiling here. So I kind of do these things here, and, you know, I just kind of start stacking the ceiling up. But, you know, make sure you guys, while I'm doing this, make sure you guys hit that like button and leave a comment to name some animals, as well as let me know if you guys want to see anything in the inside the Dillo Cave, like the Diamondback or the Hairy Scorpion. I'm going to leave an iCard later in the video for you guys to vote on it if you guys want to do it that way, but I prefer you leave a comment if anything. But it's up to you guys what you want to do. So yeah. Anyways, you know, just kind of finishing the ceiling off for this thing, and it, you know, it looks cool. I kind of think, like, even after building this, I still think it's kind of missing something, but that's what you guys are here for, to let me know what I am missing out on. But yeah, we're kind of almost finished with the exterior here, and then inside here, this was probably the most annoying part of the whole thing. I switched up to a different rock to get some, you know, different coloration in there, and I just kind of tried to, just to, you know, make it look like it wasn't floating and stuff like that. Yeah, this was kind of a rough one to build. This was a difficult one to build. I'm excited that I'm actually kind of done with this area, because I'm not gonna lie, the next area is not going to be a hard one to build at all. It's going to be very easy, and you guys will see later on at the end of the episode, I start kind of planning out everything I'm going to do in the next area and whatnot, and this little corner here was kind of giving me trouble. So, you know, just kind of like making sure everything kind of fits okay, and then we go over to this wall here, and then I put in, just put in a little thing there, and just kind of move some stuff around, making this a little bit nicer. And then the inside is pretty much done, other than, you know, foliage and things like that. So yeah, this is when I start putting in all our stuff. And funny thing, I actually kind of forgot to put in a food and a water bowl. I'll put it in later in the video, you guys will see, but yeah, it was kind of weird. So anyways, oh yeah, quick little announcement. For those of you who don't know, I mean, you could read it in my About Me, or if you followed my old channel, Blue Seal, you guys would know that I have a second channel called Heater Broadcast, which is all about sports games. Mostly for right now, we're going to probably do some NCAA college football revamped. So if you guys are interested in any sports game, I would suggest going to the second channel. I'm going to start leaving a link to that in the description, as well as one of the little pop-ups at the end of the videos. I'm not sure what those are called. I think they're like cards or something like that. Whatever they're called, I'll start leaving those in the end of the videos. I should have been doing that the whole time, but oh well. If sports games are your thing, make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. But you know, this was kind of like, you know, this build was really easy. It wasn't that hard at all. It was just kind of, you know, a matter of what am I going to do here, what am I going to do here. And then, you know, I kind of put these little statues, because I thought they were kind of neat. Kind of put them over there. I'm not sure how well you can see them from the ground. I do go on the ground to explore it later in this video, but I don't remember what I do. Yeah, I kind of mess with this sign for a little while, try to see if I can put it inside or outside or anything like that. But I kind of just kind of space them out here. I didn't do like the greatest job spacing them out, but I didn't want it to be perfect. I wanted it to just be something. And then, you know, I put in some foliage to make it look kind of nice. And then, you know, it's just overall, these builds haven't been too crazy. This was probably one of the more complicated builds that I've done, but yeah, you know how it goes. But anyways, yeah, check out the second channel, and yeah, I guess this is the end of the speed build. Enjoy the rest of the episode, guys. Okay, welcome back. That was honestly not as long as I thought it was going to take. I thought that was going to take a lot longer. The build doesn't look too bad though. It looks okay. It feels like it's missing something. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. But it does feel like it's missing something. It looks like the prairie dogs are getting their first talk. Isn't that right? So, I guess, I mean, let's go ahead and explore this little thing, and I'll just kind of, you know, yeah, we'll just look at this and what is going on here. Okay then. But yeah, this looks nice. You know, I like the way it looks. It looks really cool. I wish I could get like a giant. Actually, you know what? Can I do that? Let's give that a try. No. Yes. Wait. No. Okay, hold on. Why is this doing that? There we. Wait. Nope. Okay. Just cancel this. Hold on. Let's see if I. Here's what I want to find out. Yes, we can. Awesome. I wanted to get like a big TV screen with the burrow on it, and there we go, we have it. So, I mean, yeah, this is pretty good. I mean, the last thing to do that I'm just kind of now thinking about is donation bins. No, nobody's gonna look from there. Let's see. Yeah, from here, from there, try to figure out what kind of colors we want for inside this cave. I'm thinking this, and no, because that's the Australian thing. We can do that. And then here. There we go. Kind of speed things along, get some people to come in here. There we go. We got our first visitors to the new Armadillo enclosure. Dillo Cave is what I'm calling it, by the way. Check that out. People are loving it. Getting lots of attention. Look at these guys. They're so happy too. They're like really happy with it. Very, very, very awesome. Okay. So that's taken care of. That's squared away. That's okay. We don't care anymore. Did I take a loan out? I thought I did, but okay, I guess not. So things look good. It just, I mean, this enclosure itself, I'm not saying this looks good because it definitely is missing something. Actually, what I'm gonna do here really quickly is do this because it just kind of looks a little weird. So yeah, it looks a little bit weird, but you know, we'll see. And now we have yet another thing to research. Okay, so yeah, it looks alright. It doesn't look too great from the sky view, but it looks really nice on the inside. The inside looks incredible. But yeah, we've kind of finished the All-American Center. I mean, the only other thing I'd have to do is go ahead and, you know, kind of cast your vote. Maybe I'll put an iCard up. If I do put an iCard up, it'll be somewhere around now or some point in the video. I'll put like an iCard for voting or whatever. And if not, just put in the comments, you know, just saying whether or not you'd like to see me move the diamondback or the scorpion in there. And if one of those gets moved, we're gonna put a red-eyed tree frog in this place. But yeah, honestly, that's kind of all I really had to do this episode. I guess what we can do now is kind of figure out this kitty area. We're gonna make it a little smaller path because I don't expect that many people. This is probably gonna be like our least, what's the word I'm looking for? Popular area. What should we use? Something that's kind of friendly looking. That's gravel. We'll do the hexagon path. So we'll go like this. Lengthen this out. Go like that. Oh yeah, I don't want, hold on. Okay. Okay. As long as that's not going to negatively impact anything. Yeah, we're going to go out like this. And then, I don't know, just kind of just a little something. Nothing crazy, nothing's negatively impacting that. Nope. Yeah, nothing insane. Whoa. Yeah, I want to kind of make this a little bit nicer. Yeah, like that. That's cool. So yeah, nothing too insane. Just a little something. And then we'll connect it like that. There we go. This little area, I plan on putting like a tortoise thing, like a little tortoise walkthrough. Maybe we'll do it like over here. And then like a llama's thing, just kind of like petting zoo type animals, you know? Nothing insane. Just basic farm animals, doll sheep, llamas, this, that, and the other, you know. I don't know. I'll have to get some ideas for it. But this isn't too bad. I kind of want to get rid of this little, like, weird spot. There we go. There, that's not as weird looking. So yeah, just a smaller kid type thing. Yeah, I did add this to the thing. I did add this to the thingy. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put a food and water thing in there for him. Whoops. Food bowl. There, and then we'll put a little water pipe somewhere. Put it here. Put it like that. There we go. Cool. So yeah, I guess since this episode was going to be really short anyways, we can get somewhat of an idea on what we want to do here. Yeah, okay, no, this isn't it. Habitat. Yeah, no exhibit animals. And this doesn't just have to be North America, it can be anything. So these tortoises, probably these ones, not the Galapagos, just because I don't want to like really branch out and do something crazy, even though Galapagos isn't that far from the Bahamas, which is something to think about. I don't know. I got a lot to think about. Those guys could come in. I don't want to get anything like crazy exotic, you know, because I don't want to seem crazy unrealistic. But I want some things that people can see. Capybaras? That might be a little out there. Just a little. I don't know. You guys can always cast a vote. A wombat wouldn't be a bad idea, but I'd kind of want to put that as like a outback / kids area type thing, which is what I might do. That might be a cool idea. They don't have anything. Yeah, we'll probably do wombats. Can people walk into those enclosures? No. Okay. That's okay. That doesn't matter. I still kind of want them because I kind of like that idea. I assume people can't be in with doll shape either. Yeah, no, that makes sense though. Let's see. We're gonna do the tortoise, wombats, Perhaps the sheep, still not entirely sure about that. Llamas for sure. Llamas definitely, and people can enter their habitat, yes. Pretty sure people can get spit on by them too, actually. We are most definitely going to have llamas. And then... what else could we do? Could do the wallabies or the kangaroos, but I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Honestly, can you enter? Yeah, I figured you could. Could even do a crane. Could even do the cranes, but I don't think kids would care about cranes that much. What's the name of the camel? Yeah, the Bactrian camel. That's my attempt. It's weird that you can't go in their enclosures too, because they're like known petting zoo animals too. But you know, whatever. We got our lineup. We have our lineup. So maybe what I'll do is right here. Like, hold on. Right here, we will put a wombat thing in that kind of stretches out like this. And then, yeah, okay, stop like this. And we will just kind of do something like that. Yeah. And then perhaps like that. And then, yeah, we kind of do like a outback / kids area thing of the wombat right here, tortoise thing here, and then like llamas here, camels here, and so on and so forth. If we do the sheep, that as well. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that'll probably do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to tune in next time for when we get started on the kitty area, and then maybe I'll eventually do a train that goes over to here. And maybe we can even, now that I think about it, maybe do like a little ride for kids, like a little monorail that kind of, I don't know, put it like right here, and then like make it go around the thing, kind of over the ground and stuff. I don't know, just spitballing. Maybe a suspended gondola too, you know, just a ride for the kids, you know. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the cinematics, guys. Peace.